Spilling this pain on my arteries, look at the fashion. Wear my heart on my sleeve, look at the passion. Give you John Legend, all of me bleed out the capsule, yeah.
Where I'm from, it ain't no heroes. That made my decision easy like a switch though. Come up out your pocket, so I'm poppin'. Ain't no bad man, no, I guess I'm robbing.
Welcome everyone to Top 10 Christian Rappers / Hip Hop Artists of 2018. It's been a year since I've done the last one, and I wanted to make this an annual thing. So this is the second annual Top 10 Artists. I chose to do it around this time of the year, then at the end, because there's not really much going on. So there's a lot that goes into my decision for who I pick for this Top 10. Some of it has to do with what they've released in the last year, my preferences as far as style. There's some artists that you think are necessary to be on here, but I don't really listen to them. But I will have a big list of honorable mentions at the end, because the whole goal and mission behind doing this is to put you guys on to new music to help you in your walk in life. So hopefully these artists help you guys out. This is my top 10 over the last year. But yeah, man, I'm excited. Let's get into it. So at number 10 we have Joey Vantes, who has released 2 projects since my last video, the Vantes Project 2 and 3. The cover art is really good, and he's been one of the people who I feel like has pushed the sound of kind of this new wave of, I guess, auto-tune rap where there's a bit more singing to it, and he was one of the first people that I saw in the space who executed it well and almost paved the way a little bit for some of these newer artists who are kind of on the same trend a little bit. So yeah, man, I really like his music. Personally, I liked the Vantes Project 2 better. My favorite tracks from him over the last year or so would be Right Now and Rambo. Also, KB did a remix to his song Loose Change as well. But yeah, definitely go and check him out. I'll leave his links in the description.
Play this song when I pass. They ain't gotta know where I'm at. Keep it on the low if they ask. I told the label you gon' have to double that advance, cause I gotta split it with the fam. Pops got deported, boy, I had to be the man. Everybody acting like they famous on the gram. I ain't pay attention, I was sticking to.
At number 9 we have WHATUPRG, one of the newest signees of Reach Records, part of Indie Tribe with Mowgli, No Big Deal, Jerry Manna. He's definitely had quite a quick rise. I guess he's been known around the community for like over a year now, but there was a while where he barely put out music, but since he signed he came out with his album, been coming out with different songs. One of my favorite features from him was on Parris Chariz's Slept With Her Demons. If you listen to the song, it is a little too much information, a little too graphic, but I think for young men it was a timely verse. He's definitely got his own style, something that makes him different from the rest. Probably one of the biggest issues with a lot of new artists, they find it hard to be themselves, and I think WHATUPRG has found that as far as his music. I'm excited to see where he goes with his career. I imagine he's going to go more the route of a Lecrae, where he's trying to reach the world rather than, you know, the Christian industry. But yeah, definitely go and check out his project Pleasant Hill. Are my favorites. I mean, a lot of them, to be honest. Yellow Paint, Lil Holy, Rose Gold, Role Models, a lot of good songs. The young guy as well. So yeah, definitely go and check him out. Links will be in the description.
I push away the people that I love the most. Why? I don't want no one to know I'm vulnerable. Why? That makes me feel weak and so uncomfortable. Why? Stop asking me questions, I just wanna feel alive until I die. This is an ace flow, just let me ride.
Now at number 8 we have Inif. Probably triggered a lot of you guys since I'm pretty sure I had him in the top 3 last year. Reason being, he's only come out with like a couple of singles since his album. Although they've been good, I just haven't personally listened to him as much since the album. And if I'm being honest with myself, with my top 10 artists, I want to have the people that I actually listen to on a day-to-day basis. I mean, obviously that's due to him not coming out out with an album either. He's been touring. He did a tour with Logic. He had his own Perception tour as well, so obviously he's been busy. I'm sure he's got something down the pipeline, but he hasn't offered us as much in the last year, but he has offered us a lot of, I guess, success for us to share with him in a way. He had Let You Down go massive single, got him a lot of notoriety around the music industry, a lot of big people shouting him out, Harry Styles, Shawn Mendes, and a lot of others as well. So shout out to Inif. I'm sure you guys know who he is, but go and check him out. I'll leave his links in the description. And then at number 7 we have Andy Mineo. I think this is an obvious one. He came out with a great project called The Arrow. Very creative project. I'm sure there's not really much to say about him because a lot of you guys know him by now. But I appreciate what he does for the space. There's usually quite a bit of controversy about him with how he goes about things, but I definitely appreciate his art. So definitely go and check him out if you haven't already. If you're new to Christian hip hop, he's definitely a Christian who's a rapper that you should be listening to.
This ain't that pretty boy rap stuff. This that mush you in the face when you act tough.
Classic like the Acura, legendary black like the Phantom of the Opera. Feeling like Pac, I ain't mad at you.
Yo, Fernie, why they acting like they experts?
Marty the Link Networks, but you.
Number 6 we have Social Club Misfits. One of my favorite duos just as people. There's some people that I follow on social media that I like more as people than for their music. Now I like both of theirs. Missed the chance to meet them in real life here in New Zealand, but they came out with a project called Into the Night. With this project I felt like they were more experimental, something that is fresh and new, not just the same trap style done over and over again like we usually hear. And hip hop or Christian hip hop got a lot of diversity. Even though some of the songs aren't for me, I still appreciate them. I think they sound beautiful. Some of my favorites from the project were Dive, Into the Night, Nightmare, Lucky, Say Goodbye, Sinatra, Claire. A lot of good songs. They do have a different style, so if you're new to their music you might have a interesting reaction. They're not always the most serious, but yeah man, they're really good people. Go and check them out. Links will be in the description.
Judge sent me away for like 20 years. I said I ain't had no options, he ain't trying to hear. A menace off the street, the system win again. But who gon' save us off of my environment? Where I'm from, it ain't no heroes. That made my decision easy like a free throw.
At number 5 we have Derek Minor. I believe he was like 8th or 7th I think on my last year's top 10. He's gone up a little bit more. I just really been messing with the music that he's been coming out with lately, more specifically the trap. I thought his other EPs leading up to the trap were alright. They were my style though. I feel like with the trap it really just has a lot of purpose behind it. I think the trap is definitely his best album from my perspective. Some songs I've been listening to on repeat, Robin, See You Win with Aaron Cole as well. Yeah man, he's just a great guy. I also did an interview with him, so if you want to check that out I'll put that in the description for you. Awesome guy. The trap is very gritty. If you're looking to be motivated or if you're just in a rut, I would say listen to his music. Really good. Yeah, definitely check him out.
New rappers that sure to blow, really drug addicts with a studio. You gotta pop pills on the usual, then that paradise ain't really cool to yo. If your world is really that flame, then why you always high trying to escape? Grand flexing, that's too fake, and them money phones, really money loans, and that real life is you coming home. Empty house in the heart of stone. Bad chick, super savage, cause for a bigger bag, she moving on. Oh yeah, you making moves with these folks.
At number 4 we have KB, another Reach Records artist. He's had an interesting year. Just after I released my last top 10, he came out with his Today We Rebel album, and then he's done features with Brasel. He did the remix of the Joey Jewish song, and he's had some singles do really well, like No Chains, and then recently he had Long Live the Champions. So great guy, great theological mind. If you're looking for a Christian artist, he's a safe option as far as his lyrics. You know, he's not as edgy. I mean, he can be in some topics, but you know, solid theology in his music. You know, one of those people that I like as a person just as much as an artist. Definitely go and check him out. Links will be in the description.
Slick, Wade Jones off of the payphones, getting a dial tone if the connect wrong. Baby look like Grace Jones, smooth, she think I'm foggy raw. She just wanna waste my time and I just wanna Audemars. Call me Young Slick, just make sure that you don't call them all. God got my heart, shorty, you should probably knock it off. Can't let another shorty stop me.
At number 3 we have Parris Chariz. I wanted to switch things up a bit this year and actually put people that I listen to, not just try and put people in there just for the sake of pleasing everyone that's going to watch this video. I think being honest with myself is a lot better than doing just a normal top 10, not just the biggest names. So Parris Chariz, I've been listening to his music a lot over the past year or so with his project Waves World. He really snapped on it, man. It's just something real about him, you know, seeing him over the past year. You know, it feels like it's really him that you're listening to. Sleep With the Demons, Ice Water, and 555 plus 222 were my favorite off that project. He also had some singles that are very good lately, Young Slick, and then he also came out with a collaborative project with Manna. Shout out Manna, with some really good songs on it as well. My favorite would probably be Joe Budden and Charm. I mean, the other two are really good as well, so definitely go and check him out. If you're looking for more underrated artists, maybe if you're looking for a particular sound, set with a different perspective, Parris is a guy to listen to. Go and check him out. The links will be in the description.
Made a plan, took a stand, they could judge it, they won't. I'm just saying, I ain't playing. I can flex, but I don't. Blue strips, doing the most. For them blue strips, doing the most. Set up prescription pills, doing the most.
Then number 2, Lecrae. You know, this is probably the most obvious one. He was the one that me finding out about his music actually led me into Christian hip-hop, even though he doesn't really claim Christian hip-hop. But yeah, he came out with a project called Let the Trap Say Amen. I liked a lot of songs on that. Blue Strips, probably my favorite. I like the mission that he has. He doesn't really care what other people think now, and I think that opens him up and frees him to do God's work. There's a lot of criticism about him. I think it's good that we keep each other accountable. It's usually quite excessive for him, I guess because he was very big in the Christian market, and then now he's aiming towards people that aren't in that market, and that has some people feeling, you know, offended, some people thinking he's going in the wrong direction. But reading his book, just hearing his heart for things, you know, he's starting to appear at these kind of theological conversation conferences as well again. So, you know, I feel like his heart is in a good place. Definitely go and check him out. I'll leave his links in the description.
But I got heaven sent destiny. I got kicked out of Damascus. Came to the end of all it. Came to the end of Marcus. Where 94 until I saw divine protection. Yeah, I'm a young prophet, penning a classic. This time I'm going for NASA. To the ground, this is flip side. I don't like the spotlight. I'd rather be low key. Need no more anxiety.
In the number 1 we have Brasel. You guys know that I've upped him quite a bit on this channel. Personally, I just like his style. It's just different. Honestly, with the top 4 of this video, they could have gone any way. Any artist could have been number 1. But if I'm being honest with myself, just to who I listen to, I think Brasel is definitely in the top 2 of people that I've listened to the most over the last year. That's not including just all his new stuff though. Like sometimes I listen to some of his older stuff. He's definitely in an area where he's trying to find his sound with his latest project, Destined for Greatness, Side A. The intro song's very good. My favorite song off it is The Game. If you want some older songs to listen from him, I listen to his Lockjaw freestyle, Backyard. Go listen to his entire Young T album. And overall, man, he's just a great artist. Shout out to Ty Brasel. Definitely on the come up. Part of 4 Against 5 with Stephen Malcolm. I think Saunty's a part of that. I'm not sure. I've seen him around them. I don't know if anything's official yet or not though, but shout out to all the people that I just mentioned. At the end of the day, a top 10 list doesn't really matter too much. It's about your preferences. I'll have a list come up of other artists, honorable mentions, some of the big ones that I didn't have in this list but are very deserving of something like this. But I didn't put some artists that should have been in here but just aren't my style. I don't really listen to them as much as these ones. No Big Deal, Ruslan, Jackie Hill Perry, even, you know, people from God Over Money. I definitely appreciate what they do. A lot of them, I follow them because of them as a person, not as much as their music, not because it's bad, just because it's personally not my style. But yeah, I'll have a list of people if you're new to Christian hip hop or you're just looking for new people to listen to. If you're not a Christian, just go through this list, listen to different people, a lot of good artists in this space. At the end of the day, we should all have the same mission, furthering the gospel in this world, at least helping people in their journey in life, bringing them closer to God. If we are Christians, then what is the point? But yeah, let me know your guys' top 10 list. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's try and get 250 likes on this video. I believe the last one is at like 75k with like 1300 likes or something like that. So if we can't get that maybe in the first day or week, that'd be sick. Hope you guys enjoyed. Follow me on social media at David Livick on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you guys in my next video.